You know why I'm here. 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 You know why.
Hi, Richae here. Welcome to my video blog, all about manifesting the life that you want. The place to be if you want to create a business and life of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching today. So, today we are going to talk about the first step to achieving whatever it is that you want in life. And when I say the first step to achieving whatever it is that you want, I mean that if you have a business and maybe your revenue has been stagnant and you want to take it to the next level, or maybe you have a job you hate and you want a job that you love, you want to create a life that you love, you want rich and fulfilling relationships, you want to make a difference, and you want to feel fulfilled and happy with what your life means and what you've contributed to the planet. Guess what? This first step is the key to all of that. What is it? Well, the first step to achieving anything that you want in life is to feel great about you. Yes, that's right. To feel great about you, to love who you are, to see your entire life as a gift and a blessing that is unfolding perfectly, exactly the way that it is supposed to. You have to see your life as, you know what, you were born to the right parents and you had the right upbringing and you've had every experience that you've ever needed to have in order to be the best person that you can be and make the largest contribution that you can make to the planet. Oh, I know that sounds so challenging, right? Because I know that there's been some painful things that have probably happened there. I know that there are some mistakes that you probably made. And so sometimes when we look at all those things, we choose to let it affect how we see ourselves. And then we start carrying around guilt and shame. And then when we start carrying around guilt and shame and unworthiness, you know what happens? We start to accept less than we deserve. We start settling for just getting by instead of creating a magnificent life that we came here to live. And that's so good, you guys, because I promise you, you deserve a magnificent life. In fact, you were created to live a magnificent life. I don't care what's happened in your past. It makes no difference to me. We all have a past, including me. Guess what? You are God's highest form of creation. You were created on purpose for a purpose. And it is no accident that you are breathing right now, that your heart is beating right now. You have amazing gifts to share. You have amazing gifts to share, and your life means something. Yes, it does. You are loved and adored by all that is. Let me tell you, guess what? If you have $100 bill, you can get it fresh from the bank and it can be crispy and still have that money stank on it. I think it smells good though. It could be a crisp, fresh $100 bill. And you know what? You could have another $100 bill that's been crumpled up and it's on the floor and it's been stepped on, and guess what? They're still worth the same amount of money and they spend the same, and people will do the same thing to get each $100 bill. We're like that. You're like that. No matter what you've been through, no matter what mistakes you've made, it doesn't matter. You are still incredibly valuable. Your value is not lessened and you deserve everything. How can God create anything that doesn't deserve everything? You are amazing, and I need you to feel like that and know that about yourself. As you begin to embrace this within yourself and begin to telling yourself empowering stories, then guess what? More empowering circumstances will come to you. Opportunities will flow to you. People will feel great in your presence and they'll be drawn to you. You will become a vibrational match to more wonderful things happening in your life. I promise you, I'm telling you what I know. Let me tell you a little story about me. So, I have a lovely 9-year-old daughter. She's so amazing. I love being a mom and I love helping people in my business, right? I love getting to share and bless other people. It just lights my heart up. It's what I was born to do. But guess what? You know, when my daughter was 2 years old and my ex-husband and I were married, we were actually expecting a second child. And I was 5 months pregnant, and we were both excited about having a boy. And you know what? I went into labor early. Yes, and the child that I had been feeling kicking around inside of me and was so excited to meet was born early. Had a very tough labor. And you know what? My son did not live very long. I had to watch the breath leave from my child's body. Very painful thing for any parent. And then, you know, my ex-husband and I, we both took the death of our child hard, and everyone grieves differently. And so 2 weeks later, my ex-husband said he wanted a divorce. Oh, so now I have the physical trauma of recovering from that tough circumstance, almost like a health crisis. And then my marriage was falling apart, had fallen apart. And I had been staying home with my daughter as a stay-at-home mom for the previous 2 years, so I hadn't worked. And I had to all of a sudden face at the same time the financial responsibility of having to be able to take care of my daughter. Can you imagine that? It feels like it's like a lot of pressure. It was a devastating time in my life, devastating. But you know what? The principles that I'm telling you about are what brought me through. My faith in God, my faith in good, my belief in myself, that all things work together for my good, because guess what? I am a child of God, and anything that God creates deserves everything. You know, there's a scripture that says, in God we live, move, and have our being. To me, that means in love, we live, move, and have our being. So even when challenging and devastating things come to us, guess what? There is still good unfolding for us. And us being able to hold that vibration and know that is what allows us to be able to see the good that is emerging. You know, I could have used that situation to judge myself and, you know, judge my ex-husband and judge my circumstance. But I didn't. I didn't make it about me. I didn't make it about me. I said, you know what? I know that all things work together for the good. And even though this is heart-wrenchingly devastating and it hurts like hell, and I don't understand why, I know that there is good that will come from it. And I just want to tell you guys that today, 6 years later, I am so grateful for that entire situation, because I wouldn't be who I am without it, and I wouldn't be here being able to share with you how to create the life of your dreams. Today, I live a life that I love, of freedom and time abundance, an abundant existence with my daughter. I have rich, fulfilling relationships, and you know what? I get to inspire and bless people and let them know that they can not only overcome everything, but that they can achieve anything, and that they can create a life that they absolutely love, that has meaning, and that is very fun to live. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm no better than you. I'm no more blessed than you. We are all created by the same source. Feel good about you, okay? First step to achieving whatever you want. Oh, and you know what? Because I know that there are some old stories that we can tell ourselves that can be really persistent, we actually have to reprogram our brains to believe the good stuff, right? So I created something to help you. Don't ever say I ain't gave you nothing. I'll be thinking about you. I created a page of affirmations, empowering affirmations, that if you recite them to yourself and say them to yourself and tell yourself these positive things every single day, you will start to believe them. You will start to believe them, and you will start to see your circumstances around you reflect your belief about yourself. So just click the link below, click the link, and you'll be taken to the sheet with the positive affirmations. I personally say positive things to myself every day. I look in the mirror and and I just express my adoration for the amazing being that I am. The Lord created me. Guess what? Same one created you too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been valuable to you. Do you have any questions or comment or feedback? Share it with me. Let me know. I want to hear from you. Until then, until the next time, love God, take action, and get rich.